Digimon. Anyway, welcome back to the backlog, as well as opening more Digimon boosters. We got through quite a bit of this box, if you want to see real quick. But we're still only maybe about halfway, so I'm thinking this episode we'll be able to blast through quite a few of them, but we won't be able to finish them up. So I'm hoping that we can turn this into just 5 episodes, but who knows, with the rate that we're going at this, it's probably going to be 6. But then again, we're running into more copies of cards, so we can skip over a lot of them that we've already seen, like we do always. So let's just get it going. We need to see more Digimon. You know, one thing I've been watching, in between parts, I've been watching, gameplay videos of the Homestar video game, the one made by Telltale, and it's, I don't know why, it's more hilarious than the show itself, which is insane. Anyway, let's get it going. It's a Starmons, a Monitormon, or Monitormon, a Sunflowmon, a Gaussmon. Ooh, this is something new. We got ourselves a Wezengamamon, which is the 3rd evolution for, Gamamon. We got Chaos Gamamon from X Record, and we got Batel from Awakening. So now we've got pretty much all of his evolutions set for his Mega. Then again, that hasn't been revealed yet. It's only been shown off in cards, so I don't know its actual name though. So for now, we got ourselves Wezengamamon. He's probably my favorite looking because he's just, big old Triceratops. He's not a Triceratops on legs. He's just a Triceratops. Even though Triceratops do have legs. Weird. Anyway, he's a Digivolve 2 from Gamamon. He has Piercing, and that is it. He's kind of the most boring out of the 3 of them. But, Piercing is really nice, and I just like his design. So, very cool looking card. Got ourselves another Gazimon. Got ourselves another Ashuramon. Ooh, this is something new. Oof. Why is Talmon's got herself a fucking, sickle, claw thing? She's got herself Vega from fucking, Vega, otherwise known as Balrog from Street Fighter kind of claw things. Because if you don't know that reference, you should probably, brush up on video game trivia. Look, I've been watching YouTube since I was a kid. I could tell you random video game trivia because I've seen Digino Gaming for a really long time. I saw some of the earliest Digino Gaming stuff. I don't watch it anymore, but I watched a lot of their early content, and it was pretty good. Just nowadays, I don't really give a shit about it. It's interesting to hear about, betas from games, but sometimes trivia just isn't as fun as it once was when you're a little kid. Anyway, we got a Talmon using, a sickle claw thing with a chain. Oh, it's got a little chain thing with it, so she might have a sickle on the other side of her claws. But anyway, pretty cool looking thing. And it says, when digivolving, you may use one option card with plugin in its name from your hand without meeting its color requirements and without paying the cost. So you can use good old plugin D or plugin O over there. So not a bad effect to use, not bad. Another Death the Cannon. Such a strange name. Oh, this is a new one. We got Babydomon. Everybody knows my good old man, Babydomon. It's supposed to be called Baby Drumon, but just sometimes I don't get it. But anyway, it's Babydomon. It's Babydomon and its little buddy. So, pretty cool that we got another piece for the Examon line. And its inherited says, when attacking and once per turn, if your opponent has 2 or more Digimon in play, draw 1 card. This would probably be great for Gaussmon and the Greymon line. So, we got ourselves another Kano Weissmon. And we got another piece. We actually have our first, main character Digimon, really. Other than, I guess, Cross 4B. We got ourselves a Metal Greymon. Not the Metal Greymon we all know, but the Metal Greymon you should know from Cross Wars. So, he is a Cross -2 by Greymon and Male Bergermon, meaning you could make his play cost 3. A champion with a play cost of 3 is pretty OP, but at the same time, you need to have those things in there. And his ability is Material Save 2, which is when a Digimon is deleted, you may place 2 cards with this Digimon. When this Digimon is deleted, you may place 2 cards in this Digimon's Digicross conditions from this card's Digivolution cards under one of your tamers. So you can That's material save, meaning it'll save the 2 materials used for digicrossing underneath a tamer. So, pretty great way so you could digicross again really quickly. So, on play, this Digimon gains Rush for the turn. Then, if digicrossing 3 of your opponent's Digimon with Digivolution cards less than or equal to this Digimon's Digivolution cards, can't attack or block until your opponent's next turn. So, you can pretty much turn 3 cards into duds, but they have to have Digivolution cards less than or equal to this one. So they'd have to have 3 or less, really, because you can't really use more Greymons and more male Bergermons to activate this effect. So, pretty cool looking card, because he's like firing a million blasts off, but those effects might not be as nice as you would want them to be. Anyway, let's keep going on. We have a fucking Digimon to save. Who's that? Dorumon. But then again, we're probably not going to get another Dorumon. I don't think Dorumon's in this one. It might be. Who knows? That would be pretty lucky of me to pull another Dorumon out of butt-fuck nowhere, but I already looked through that entire X record one, and I'm probably not planning on getting another X record for a really long time. Better just to get individuals afterwards. So we got ourselves an Assaultmon, a Pulsemon, Poyon Dump, Impulse Memory Boost, that was an early one we saw, Red Vegiemon, Tactimon, Tinkermon. Oh, this is a new one. We got Tokomon. Tokomon being very ferocious with its weird fucking teeth protecting a Poyomon. So it's a purple Tokomon, so I'm guessing it's meant to be used for like Devimon stuff. So his inheritant is, I guess that's just inheritant is going to be what I'm calling those effects for some reason. Opponent's turn, when an effect trashes this Digivolution card, draw 1. That's actually a much nicer one. That's actually a really good one. So I wouldn't pass up on that one. Alright, we got ourselves a Spadamon. So this one is a part of the Digicross for Digimon, yes, for Shoutmon times 4S. So that just stands for Spotty. You may think Sparrowmon's part of Cross 4S, but no, that Sparrowmon is, but no, Spadamon is. So Spotifymon was used. But yeah, he's also like a main part of Super Crosswords for the DS, which still does not have a translation. Probably won't have a translation for like probably another decade. If anybody gives a shit. But anyway, he was a part of the Crosswords anime and was even part of a video game, kind of like the main part of it. So pretty cool looking card. And it says, on play, by placing this card under one of your Digimon with Legend Arms or Digicross in its traits, as its bottom Digivolution card, de-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Trash that thing. So, he's not meant to be used as like a Digivolving thing. He's meant to be used as like bottom feeding things that activate. But he does count as a Legend of Arms Digimon, meaning that he goes up there with Ludomon and Zubamon. So it's interesting. So his inheritance says, when attacking once per turn, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Legend Arms or Crossheart in its traits among them to your hand. Place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. So this could be used in like a Crossheart deck or in a Legend Arms deck. But there is no evolutions for Spadamon. So really, it's just a singular Legend of Arms. So, interesting. Alright. This guy was in an episode of Ghost Game, and it was a Yandere Digimon. It was very weird. It killed itself in the end because it wanted to be human. And then it fucking died, and it was really sad. So, a Jartmon. Ajatartmon. Or Ajatarmon. Interesting. It's like a tribal monster kind of thing. So, its main effect, once per turn, by suspending one of your green Digimon, you may play Digimon cards with Vegetation, Plant, or Fairy in one of its traits, and 3,000 DP or less from your hand without paying the memory cost. You can just spawn another Digimon by doing that. So, that's pretty good if you just want to spawn a rookie out of thin air. And then, for its inheritance, your turn once per turn, when an effect would suspend this Digimon, your Digimon, so it doesn't mean to be this Digimon, it just means any Digimon and gain 1 memory, so. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, what in the fuck? Interesting. We got ourselves Sanzomon. Man, hentai on the rise. Hentai on the rise. It's got a bunch of dudes back there, but I don't know any of their names. That looks like the ultimate evolution of Kamamon, but I don't know what these two ones are. Interesting. So Zanzomon doesn't have really anything to say what it's from, but it must be from Cross War. Anyway, when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gains negative security attack until the end of your opponent's turn. And then its inheritance says, when attacking once per turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gains negative security attack until the end of your opponent's turn. So that's pretty good just to keep ramming into to get rid of their security attacks. Ooh, oh, that's actually good. It's not just good, it's a secret rare. Shit. We definitely got a good one. We got ourselves Shoutmon King version. This is the Shoutmon from the hunter who jumped through time, so really cool. He's also an alternative art. That is fucking bomb ass. His fucking textures are really nice. Really, I wish I had a better camera to show it off to you guys. But he's got really nice, like, foil, very nice looking card. I don't know if it's alternative art, but that's a pretty cool looking one. Anyway, I was talking about wanting it, so I guess my prayers have been answered. It's a secret rare, though. So, the name of this card is /Digimon is also treated as Shoutmon. On play, you may return one card with Digicross requirements from your trash to your hand. Pretty good. When you would Digicross this turn, this Digimon will replace one of your Digicross requirements. Material save +1, because you can actually Digicross into this thing. It's just a champion, but it can Digicross. One card with Cross War in its name. So you could play this just by Digicrossing it, but it's also a champion level. It's not a rookie like regular Shoutmon. So really, it's technically the evolution of Shoutmon, knowing that Omni Shoutmon is the ultimate level, and, you know, later on DX and shit. So interesting. It's very cool. I want to look up the worth of this card, actually. So its inheritable says, your turn while this card has Shoutmon in its name, it gains +2000. So you could just use this as Shoutmon. Like, fuck regular Shoutmon. I want King Shoutmon. Oh, okay. I wanted to look that up real quick. Since anytime I get a secret rare, I always just want to look up what it's worth. So TCG player might not even be worth that much. Shoutmon King. I'm just looking real quick. It's $4. But it's the exact same thing. It's $4. Thought I had something cool. Nah, you got $4. Nah, I can't pass it up too much. It's a cool looking card. I wouldn't sell it anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. I just think it's a cool looker. So anyway, pretty much got some really cool cards. I'd love, like, more Mervamons, but I think I've ordered Mervamon as a, like, individual, so I really don't need to worry about that. What I really want is Shoutmon times, like Omni Shoutmon, Shoutmon times 7, Shoutmon times 5. There's no such thing as Shoutmon times 6, because that's otherwise known as Shoutmon DX, so, you know. Anyway, let's get a move on. We got ourselves a Pulsemon, a Ballistamon, a Sandiramon, a Skull Knightmon Mighty Axe Mode, a Darulamon, Plasma Decardra Launcher, Shortmon. Ooh, this is new. We got ourselves a Palmon. Definitely, I could tell it was Koki's art. Anyway, its effect reads, on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with vegetation or plant in its traits, and 1 card with fairy in its traits among them to your hand. Place the bottom of the deck at any order. So, that's pretty good just for getting 2 cards as well, so definitely an actual good ability for one of Koki's cards. Still no inheritance, but beggars can't be choosers. Got ourselves another Shoutmon. Got ourselves another Decardramon. Ooh, we did get ourselves an Angoramon. So now I have all of the Angoramon cards. I've actually gotten the Entraining. I've got Simba. I do have Lamortmon. So now I actually have a Angoramon. So very chill looking card, I'd say. He's just kind of looking out, hanging out with his bad self, having himself a party. So it says your turn once per turn. When you would play a green tamer, draw 1 card. So That's pretty good if you're going to be playing a lot of Rudy in the deck. Your turn once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, draw 1 card. So if you can use the ability to suspend someone else, you get a card. So I'd say that's pretty good. All right, then we got ourselves another Greymon. So definitely the better one out of those two was Angoramon, but that's just my opinion. It's a game opinion. Thanks for not watching my videos anymore, Frozen Breeze. Matt Pat's talking to me. Don't worry, I only watch Rat Pat. My favorite YouTuber, Rat Pat. You know what, guys? Pikachu is actually a meth addict. And Mario, he's under debt for not paying his loan to Donkey Kong. Don't worry, it's just a theory. I have absolutely no evidence. Bong rip. Just a theory. A gay. Thanks for being gay. I hate Rat Pat. I think he's so dumb. Anyway, enough of the bong ripping Rat Pat. I couldn't do a bong rip sound like. I don't know. It's like a bubbling sound effect. I can't do it. Can't do it all that well. Anyway, Gokuamon. Just tell everybody your favorite YouTuber tried to make a bong rip noise and failed. Burning Star Crusher. Another Wazengamamon. Another Darkmon. I always fuck up its name. Another Soundbirdmon. Another Regale Klusmon. I always fuck up that one's name, but it is good Koki art. The one art I like. Gogmamon. Ooh. I always liked this Digimon. Pile Volcanomon. He's a pretty cool looking guy, since I always seen Volcanomon from, like, you know, World 3. Not World 3. Well, maybe. I don't know. But I saw him in Dusk, and I always thought he looked cool. So this is an even cooler looking Volcanomon. So when Digivolving, it gets Blitz. And your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2,000. So that's pretty good, I would say. 13,000 Blitz. Not bad. Not bad. It's a cool looking art, but still, I wish it had a little bit more effect. You're just lackluster. Another Zenkai Meppa, or whatever. Oh. We're kind of flipping through, ain't we? The weird one I can't pronounce, so we're just going to skip it, but we have seen that one before. Another Duty, and ooh, well, now we finally have it. We finally have. Penismon. She's got a penis, I guess. Anyway, we got Venusmon, so another piece of the Olympus 13, and Mervamon counts as another piece of Olympus 13. So now we're building up, instead of the Royal Knights, we're building up Olympus 13 at this point. So this is a pretty bomb-ass card, but I think it's got a better bomb-ass. Anyway, it's a super rare, and its effect reads, when Digivolving, all of your opponent's Digimon gain security attack -1 until your opponent's turn. That's pretty good. Till the end of your opponent's turn, I'm sorry. Then opponent's turn, all of your opponent's Digimon with security attack can't attack this Digimon and can't activate when attacking and when Digivolving effects. So pretty much this thing becomes invincible by making it not dead, but it just means security attack. So it doesn't mean -1, it could just mean +1 as well. So pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. And pretty hot. Just because I want to fuck a Digimon. Come on. You can't stop me. No one can stop me. It's like that Joker and Batman meme. You know, it's like Joker, or it's like Batman. I just want you to know, I call a Pokemon. I call a little Pokemon. Joker. I mean, Batman. You wanna know what it is? What is it, Joker? What Pokemon did you catch? Batman. I caught a Lopunny. Joker, what are you doing? Well, I just thought, you know, you don't know what I'm gonna do to that thing, Batman. Joker, it's an animal. There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. No, do it. No, yes, I will. No. That meme's pretty funny, and that's just me fucking every Digimon, even Regaklusmon. That'd be pretty damn hard. Anyway, got ourselves another Tactimon, another Tinkermon, another Quetzalmon, another Brachiomon, another Cherrymon, another Ballmon, another, oh, we talked about you, we just said you, another Mervamon, another Skull Baluchimon. That's not your color, that's not your color. The OCD people are like, that's not the right color, that's not the right color. And so is my stomach. Anyway, a Babydomon. Ooh, that's important. A Sparrowmon is good to have for, well, X5, since it's included in that. So, this is a part of Twilight and Cross Heart, being that it is one of the pieces to create Cross 5, so, or times 5. So, it's a 0 from any level 2 Cross Heart Digimon. All turns, while you have another Digimon or Tamer with Cross Heart or Twilight in its traits, play this Digimon. This Digimon, in play, this Digimon gets plus 3,000. So it could be like a 5,000 Digimon if need be. And on deletion, it gets saved. I'm hoping, I think there might be a card for Jet Mervamon, which is the cross between Sparrowmon and Mervamon. So definitely, whenever Parallel Dimension comes out, I'm going to be opening those. I might open a couple of those just for the fun of it. You guys need to give me money. Give me the money to buy, boy. That maybe you can see, boy. Whoa, this thing actually bending and I'm ruining the card? I hope not. I don't like to bend my cards. That's why I play with them on sleeves. Anyway, can you focus? How could this happen to me? There's a lot of words on this card. It's a very cool looking card, but there's a ton of words. Anyway, for its inheritance, see it says, opponent's turn, while this Digimon has Shoutmon or Mervamon in its name, it gains reboots. Definitely Jet Mervamon is a card. I just don't have it. So, anyway. Ooh, well this is important. We got ourselves another Tamer card. We got Uamano, being the kind of tamer for the Bagra army. He shows up in Cross War 2. And he pretty much, you hear about him throughout Cross War 1 as Nene's being a bitch about it. Anyway, he's got himself that weird dark loader. And his effect states, all turns, once per turn, when a purple card is placed under this tamer, draw 1. And gain 1 memory. So that's pretty good. Because a lot of those cards are about placing it under stuff. Then, for its other effect, your turn, once per turn, when you would play a level 4 or higher Digimon card with Bagra Army in its traits, by placing up to 3 purple Digimon from under your tamer in the played Digimon's Digivolution cards, reduce the play of that Digimon, play cost of that Digimon by 2 for each card played. So it's pretty much just activating the whole Digicross with it. Then security just means placing the card down. So I've seen this card used a lot in Bagramon decks, and it's OP. It's OP, and it does a lot of stuff. You may not think of it from what I described it as, but I've seen duels with it, and it's pretty damn intense. So let's go on to the next one. We've been blasting through these on this one because we've just seen so many copies. You're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake. I'll make you eat those words, bitch. I'll make you bitch my erds. Alright. Got ourselves another Mad Loemon. What? We found more waifu bait, guys. It's Weddinmon. She is literally a cake. Digimon literally have cake now. Down bad, man. When did these Japanese businessmen decide they were just that down bad? They were just this down bad. They decided to make a woman out of cake. There's somebody with a fetish at Bandai, and you know, I appreciate them, but you don't gotta do it like this. You at least don't have to make them dog shit. So, Weddinmon, not Weddingmon, Weddinmon. Such a strange name. She's got a bunch of Shortmon just kind of hanging out around her, and she's just presenting her vagina to us, so. Okay then, Vagina Digimon, go. Vagina Digimon, go. Anyway, we got ourselves another plugin. We got ourselves Defense Plugin C. So, this is like a very classic looking art. If you played, not played, but had the cards from Digital Card Battle. So, if you did, you'll probably remember this image. It says for its ability, while you have a Tamer in play, you may use this card without meeting color requirements. Main, until your opponent's next turn, until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your Digimon gains blocker and reboot, and can't be deleted by your opponent's effects. So that's pretty good to get reboot out of that. And just can't be deleted. So it pretty much becomes a little wall. So that's pretty nice. And then security says, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play one Digimon card with a play cost of 4 or less among them without paying its play cost. Place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. Then this card can be added to the owner's hand. So it's like, reveal cards, play like a rookie, or even an option. I mean, it says play a Digimon card, so it has to be a Digimon then. So you could play like a rookie, or even like a low-level champion, if you wanted to, out of this. And then just get this, which is a pretty good one, just defendable. So, pretty nice card. Got ourselves another Cherrymon, another Ashuramon, another Plasma Decadramon, another Simba and Godamon, another Grandel Soul, another Monimon, where does this one go? Yep. Another Damemon. Ooh, this is cool looking. We got ourselves Justimon Critical Arm, because you can remember, Justimon has a bunch of arms that represent different slide evolutions of it. It's got a critical arm, a blitz arm. I think there's one last arm, but there's also just regular Justimon. So, Justimon Critical Arm. Digivolve 1 if name contains Justimon. When digivolving, by returning one card with Justimon in its name, other than Justimon Critical Arm, from this Digimon's Digivolution cards, to its owner's hand, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 9 or less. That's pretty good for eliminating some ultimates. Then, when attacking, if you have a Tamer in play, this Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with Justimon in its name, other than Critical Arm for a cost of 2, ignoring the Digivolution requirements. So, but then again, I guess this card doesn't have an ability that says this counts as Justimon. It counts as Justimon Critical Arm. So it's kind of like a way to slide evolute, but for cheap. Not as cheap as regular, but still. So, interesting card. Then we got ourselves Lamortmon. It's the ultimate level of Angoramon, and I almost forgot, we haven't gotten any Tethysmon yet. That was one of the things I said I wanted to get. But yeah, Lamortmon is the ultimate level of Angoramon. So he's a very interesting one. The art of him in this one makes him look like a ravaging beast, but really he looks a lot, his eyes are not like orange in the anime, so very different looking, and you don't even get to see the swords he pulls out, which make him look cool. So this card kind of is unflattering until I saw him in the anime, so interesting. It says, when digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, which would be great for the Angoramon card to draw a card. Then, your turn, once per turn, when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle, unsuspend this Digimon. So it's like a double attacker. And then when attacking, if you don't have a Tamer in play, lose 2 memory. So you pretty much need Rudy in play to make sure he doesn't go out of control. Otherwise, he will eat your memory, which would not be great. That would not be great. We've got 3 of the ultimates from, like, Ghost Game, but still no Tethysmon, not the one I wanted to go after. So, beggars can't be choosers, I would say. Beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, we got Simba and Godamon. Ooh, Golmon. You may remember him from other games, but he's looking like a bro here. He usually looks like a fucking asshole, but he's like a bro to these Gatsumon. So, pretty cool looking card. Sadly has no effect. Oh, Justimon's in the wrong bin. There you go. Got another Troopmon. Got another Impulse Memory Boost. Got another Poyon Dump. Got another Cyberdramon. Got another Kyubimon. Got another Palmon. Got another Reinforcement Plugin 0. Got another Biauzamon, which is important. Ooh, okay. We got ourselves a Shoutmon times 4. We've almost got Shoutmon times 5. I actually have this card already in my binders, but we should talk about its effects since it's one of the most iconic ones from Cross Wars. So, anyway, its effect says material save times 2, which means you may place 2 cards in this Digimon's Digicross conditions from the Digivolution cards under one of your Tamers. So you can't save everything, but you can save 2 cards. And it asks for Shoutmon, Ballistamon, and Dorulamon, and Starmons as -2 for each to get this down to a play cost of 1. This card was very, very, very meta during the BT10 set, which we're in anyway. During its like format and stuff, this was meta. This was super meta. And on play, it draws 2. Pretty good there. And end of attack, by placing all Digivolution cards under this Digimon under one of your tamers, unsuspend one of your tamers and delete this Digimon. So this extra effect would make it so you could just turn him into a single attacker and save the Digimon around you so he doesn't lose all of his materials. So Shoutmon x4 is a very meta card and was very meta through this set. So interesting to learn, and we got a pretty cool one right here. We got ourselves, that one is rare, but this one is also rare. We got Gulis Gamamon. So we've got all forms of Gamamon, at least not the Mega, but everything else. So anyway, it's a 2 from Gamamon. That's some really nice art. Kind of basic, but it is like showing him like clawing into your soul. He's a cool looking one. He's a unicorn. He's a unicorn. Just thought I'd tell you. Actually, no, he's not a unicorn. He's got multiple horns, so he's a tricorn. I don't know if that's the right word for it. But yeah, if I can bring it any closer. It says, all turns, while a card with Gamamon's name is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains Retaliation. Then on deletion, you may play one Gamamon from your trash, suspended without paying the memory cost. Pretty good just to, like, rush into the enemies. Just to kind of, you know, kill it, kill anything else it attacks, and then just, you know, bring out another Gamamon. So, not a bad card, but an also very cool-looking art one. You know me, I like to talk about the art more than I like to talk about effects. Then again, for this series, I tend to talk about effects for a much longer time, just because I can talk about those for an extended amount of time. Alright, let's see what we got up next. Got ourselves another Gazimon, another Ballistamon. We need more Shoutmon is what we need. Another High Vision Monotamon, Troopmon. Fucked it up again. I don't know why black is down here and purple's up there. My brain just doesn't comprehend. Another Golmon, another Balmon, or Ball, then Cyberdramon, Renamon, Demi-Mervamon, Justice Kick. Ooh, this is good. We got ourselves a Decker Greymon. So, Decker Greymon is kind of the evolution of Metal Greymon from Cross Wars, but is using Metal Greymon from Cross Wars as well as Decker Dramon as its thing. So, he's kind of like Cross 4B in a way, because it's also got Armor Purge as it's one of its effects. But its thing is on play or when Digivolving, because you could just Digivolve using this. You Digivolve from a level 5 to this, just for 2, so that's pretty nice. You may place one Digimon card with your blue flare traits from your hand or from under one of your tamers under this Digimon as this bottom Digivolution card. Then if Decker Dramon is in this card's Digivolution cards, one of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block until the end of the turn. Until the end of their turn. So that's a pretty good ability. It's also a really cool art with Male Birdramon's tail, Decker Dramon, and Metal Greymon on it. Sadly, it has no inheritance, but I think this is meant to be more of like an armor just to go into the next one. So, pretty cool card. Ooh! So, this is different. We've seen this one before, haven't we? So now we've got the Dark Knightmon alternative art. That's pretty fucking cool. It's a much better art. You can see him a lot better in this one than you can in the other one. Give you a bit better of art. Pretty cool looking one, and it is very glossy. It is a very glossy card. I like the texture of these cards, even though you shouldn't be rubbing your dirty little hands all over them. But, you know, I like the textures of them. Anyway, we're going to end this episode at a very nice time this time around. So, there's not many cards left in Xros Encounter. So, next time on an episode of Digimon Booster Openings, we're going to finish off those last packs in a kind of not super fast, but pretty quick final episode. So I'll see you guys next time.